UIM MotoSurf World convened in Jeddah for the inaugural International MotoSurf Cup. Jeddah, a bustling port city on the Red Sea coast of Saudi Arabia, is known for its vibrant cultural heritage and historic significance. Combining centuries of tradition with the luxuries of modernity, it offers visitors a glimpse into the past and future.
I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back.
48 elite competitors from around the world showcased their expertise and daring as they navigated the challenging course filled with sharp turns and turbulent waves.
I want it all and I'm winning it. I do not care about opinions. Time to make a few decisions.
I'm really excited because it's a very quick track and this is kind of a special race. It's not one of the MotoSurf World Championship Series, but it's definitely going to be a fun one and it's going to be a very quick, fast race.
His Highness Prince Khalid bin Hassam Al Saud watched on as the athletes battled it out on the Opar waterfront for bragging rights. As part of the Jeddah season 2024, the MotoSurf Cup garnered attention from local and foreign press alike and delivered an electrifying spectacle for spectators and fans. Over the course of 3 days, competitors engaged in intense heats across various categories, culminating in thrilling final races where the champions of Jeddah were crowned.
Pretty fortunate to be able to come to this event. This was a kind of spur-of-the-moment thing. They've been trying to plan it for a long time. It's a fully sponsored, fully funded race. All of our tickets, hotel, food, everything was taken care of. So I couldn't say no. I'm here on 4th of July weekend, so I'm missing my people in America, but I'm here representing us.
I ain't never gon' back down. Said I'm fired up. I'm sorry your time's up. I see the top and I climb up. Came from the ashes, I rise up.
The stock category had by far the most participants in this inaugural competition in Jeddah. 10 riders in the stock category joined the 5 riders in the stock R category to represent 7 nations from around the world. Kim Min-sung from Korea has put a lot on his plate in Jeddah. The defending world champion decided to compete in the stock and the elite categories and was eager to get out onto the water to race and have fun.
I went to Jeddah and Poland, and this is the third race, so I will enjoy. Stock category is same boards, but elite category is tuned board racers, so most fast category in the world. I'm wondering to ride with them.
The other main contender was the US national champion Anthony Squire. Squire took to the waters of the Red Sea in hopes of putting in a firm challenge to Kim and to finish on top of the podium.
Goals, as always, are to have fun and podium. Hopefully podium works out, we'll see. It's hot, I'm going to use that to my advantage, but it's going to be an interesting weekend. Everyone's battling different things. It's only 40 to 50 of the best racers that they invited out here, so it's not easy. It's tough competition.
Other notable names like Damian Kadlec and Jakub Kozon from Czechia, Kim Down from Korea, along with Alexander Lanner of Sweden, Hassan Bobas of Kuwait, were joined by a host of talented rookies and rounded out the riders to race in the stock category. In the first heat, Kim Min-sung dominated Group A and Anthony Squire came first in Group B. In the second heat of Group A, Kim attacked Kim Min-sung persistently but was unable to break his dominance and had to settle for second place. Group B's second heat saw Hassan Bobas lead the pack until the last lap, where Damian Kadlec made his move and declared his victory. Heat 3 of Group A was an intense battle between Kim Min-sung and Hassan Bobas, as both riders constantly attacked the lead. In the end, a loss of control meant Min Song fell off his board and Bobas seized the opportunity to win the heat.
I cannot tell you what I really feel, but the last of the day, 83, get first place and make my country flag up again. See you next race in the final.
In Heat 3 of Group B, Anthony Squire made a great start and led the pack in the first few laps. However, Damien Kadlec made a move to overtake Squire for the lead and didn't look back until the white flag. In Heat 4 of Group A, Kim Min Song was flawless in the lead and cruised to victory with ease, but it was rookie rider Ramadan Fares who turned heads with his standout performance to finish in second place. The final heat of Group B saw Anthony Squire again lead the early laps, only to be overtaken on the fourth lap by Kim Down, who held on to win the race. Before the stock finals, let's have a look at the other classes. The junior class saw 3 boys and 3 girls from 3 different nations challenge for podium spots in Jeddah. There were 4 initial heats and a mixed final race to decide the winners.
My name is Kristina Hrubkova. I'm in junior class, and my goal for this weekend is to win. And I hope that I will win.
I'm the youngest in the jet surf. I'm 11 years old, and I'm a factory rider, and I want to beat all!
Kristina Hrubkova won her first 2 heats out of the 4 to progress to the final in P1. Rosalia Janora from Poland won the 4th heat and came second in the other heats to earn herself a P2 start in the mixed final. In the boys, Adam Kolar didn't perform as well as he wanted in heats 1 and 3, but a Heat 2 victory and Heat 4's second place finish earned him a P3 start in the mixed final. In the final, Kristina Hrubkova started well, but in the second lap had mechanical problems, which led to Rosalia Janora taking the lead. Janora raced well and held on to the lead until the end, Hrubkova finishing second with Adam Kolar finishing third.
Feel very good. I'm so happy I'm first, and I'm so happy. I just can't explain it. Very happy.
So the girls' podium had Rosalia Janora in first, Kristina Hrubkova in second, and Barbora Kolarova in third. The boys' podium had Adam Kolar on top, with Leo Lichal Kratashvili in second and Maximilian Hruska in third. In the Masters category, 7 riders from 4 nations took to the water for glory in Jeddah. In the initial heats, Kim Down won 3 out of the 4 heats to earn 54 points and P1 in the final. The biggest surprise came from Anthony Mastroni as he won his first ever heat in a MotoSurf competition. In the final, however, it was Kim Down all the way as the Korean cruised to victory, showing his class and pedigree. Yuri Stovicek came second and Arkadiusz Janora came in third.
I got 1 in Masterclass. It is not easy, but I stay calm, so that is my key point. So yeah, I'm so happy with that.
Nine contestants from 3 nations came to Jeddah to race in the women's category. Defending champion Eliska Matushkova came to Jeddah looking to repeat her previous success and showcase her talents on the water.
I'm coming to Jeddah, and I'm representing the Czech Republic World Champion, and I really want to win, so I'm going for a gold.
Another strong contender, Aneta Shlukalova, the 3-time world vice champion, has been in form recently and is looking to challenge for the top of the podium.
Coming into the Saudi race, I hope that I will reach the first position. I will fight for the best place, of course. But yeah, looking forward.
Korean Enjun Lee came back to Saudi Arabia having grown up in the Gulf state. Full of excitement, she wants to do well in her adoptive country.
So the race here, everything is special about it. So a little secret, I grew up in Saudi Arabia. Never in my wildest imaginations did I think we would have a race here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let alone in Jeddah. So yes.
Other notable names like Valentina Novotná, Mariana Navarova, Elizabeta Fajtova from Czechia, along with Lauren Thielen. In the qualification heats, Aneta Stlukalova cruised into the finals in first place with 3 wins and 54 points. Eliška Matušková had to abandon the first heat after a crash with Elizabeta Fajtova and was unable to race in the second heat. However, a third heat victory and fourth heat second place meant she would start the race in P4.
Now we're gonna have a first final, and I'm actually really excited. So it's gonna be fun to be behind. And yeah, my leg quite hurts, so I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, soon final one.
At the end of the heats, Valentina Novotná earned herself a P2 start, and Mariana Navarova battled hard to get a P3 start. Now the riders are making their final adjustments for the women's category final. And the race is on, and with a quick start, Stlukalova takes the lead early on, with Novotná in second and Navarova in third. But shortly after, Ejunli makes her move and swiftly takes second place. At the same time, Matušková also attacks and moves into fourth. Novotná, Matušková and Navarova all go for their long laps immediately and are now behind the main pack. At the end of the first lap, Stlukalova is in first, with Lee in second and Thielen in third. During the third lap, the lead order is the same, but Thielen decides to take her first long lap and loses her position. Coming into the fourth lap, Stlukalova and Lee start to open up a gap on the rest of the field. Meanwhile, Ostrichlova has moved into third place. As we get closer to the finish, Stlukalova is still in the lead and Lee is giving chase close behind. Both riders now decide to take their second and final long lap together. Just a little further back, Kachlikova now makes a move and settles into third position. The white flag is out and Stlukalova is heading for victory, with Lee in hot pursuit. But just then, on the last lap, the hotly contested third place is again challenged and Matušková comes out on top. And that's how it ends. Aneta Stlukalova rides to victory in the final, with Ejunli claiming her first ever second place in a UIM MotoSurf competition. Third place goes to Eliška Matušková, with Valentina Novotná claiming fourth.
Yeah, it was actually fun. I was starting from the fourth place, and I really enjoyed it because there was a lot of girls. We were fighting a lot, and yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
You know, honestly, the strategy was just to not, make any space between the racer in front of me and where I started. I was really hoping to just finish fifth without losing my position, but I saw the opportunity. This track is really fast, so you can't lose any opportunities. And I don't know, maybe luck was on my side. Maybe it's the Jeddah, Saudi Arabia power. It feels amazing.
So it was awesome. I'm so happy about the results. I managed to take the first position in the finals. It was kind of hard though. It was kind of harder for me to keep up the pace, but it was very good, and I'm proud of myself.
11 riders from 3 nations took to the water in the elite category to race in 4 heats in the run-up to the final. All eyes were on Dominik Kadlec as the Czech rider looked to build on his recent form.
I think this race will be very good. I think it will suit me, this track, so I think it will be fun, and I hope there will be some very good battles with Matyáš.
Six-time world champion Lukasz Zahorski retired from racing last year, but the Czech athlete couldn't resist rejoining his fellow riders in Jeddah.
So last year I won the World Championship for the sixth time, and I decided to quit the professional racing. So I'm not competing in the World Cup or in the World Championship. This is a different thing. It's a local championship, Saudi Arabian Cup. So I decided to go enjoy the guys, to have a little bit of fun. And it's been going well. Like, I got the stock board, so I've been having fun. You know, the results obviously are not as they used to be, but I'm enjoying myself. So I'm really excited.
Matěj Novotný, Alex Luchschneider, along with Dennis Berda and Marek Skambla, were other names contesting for the elite category title. The initial heats were dominated by Kadlec as he swept all 4 races and made it to the final with a perfect score of 54 points.
Well, in the first heat, I was second after the start because Dennis Berda was much faster than me, so he was first. But then I was right behind him all the time, and in the third or fourth lap I overtook him over the Joker buoy, and then all the time I was first.
Lukasz Zahorski placed second in the first heat and came third in the other 3 heats, securing a P2 start for the final with 36 points. Dennis Berda wasn't able to perform as he wanted and only managed 14 points before the final. Marek Skambla finished in second place in the second heat. Now it's time for the elite category final, and the riders are out on the water and gesture their respect to His Highness before the race gets underway. And the race is on with a great start from Kadlec, who immediately takes the lead. Skambla and Zahorski fight it out for second place. At the end of the first lap, Kadlec leads the pack, and Zahorski has just edged out Skambla to take second. Novotný and Berda opt to take their long laps immediately. Into the second lap, and Kadlec is now comfortable in the lead, but Zahorski is giving chase. Further behind and out of nowhere, Cornfield overtakes Skambla first and Zahorski second in quick succession. Skambla seems to be having mechanical trouble as his board loses power and he ends up in the water. 1 lap later, Zahorski puts pressure on Cornfield and manages to move back into second place. At the end of the 4th lap, Kadlec still leads the pack, but he still has to take his long lap. On lap 6, Kadlec finally goes for his long lap and rides brilliantly to hold on to first, where he merges back with the rest of the pack. A lap later, Kadlec takes his second long lap and does so without any mistakes. He's riding a flawless race. On the last lap, Zahorski does his best to pressure Kadlec, but the Czech rider keeps his cool and rides to victory in style. A last-minute effort sees Lukasz Kozak take third, with Alex Luchschneider in 4th and Matěj Novotný in 5th.
As I said, it is just an exception for me to participate in the elite class, but I believe I still show them some skills, and obviously Dominik did an incredible job today. He was unbeatable, and I'm very happy about my results, so I know I still can do it.
We were playing like mind games all day. I was like, I need to win because Lukasz is 6 times world champion, so I was like, I have to beat him. So I beat him and I'm happy.
Before the stock final, 5 youngsters went out to decide the winner of the Stock R category. Ramadan Fares took the whole shot but decided to take his long lap immediately, which put Jantor and Vacisarak in the lead. On the 3rd lap, it was Vacisarak's turn to go for the long lap, and this allowed Adam Ficek to take the lead. A lap later, Adam Ficek went for the long lap, but with an impressive performance, held on to the lead as he rejoined the rest of the riders. A little further back, Fares moved past Vacisarak to claim second position. On the final lap, Ficek had to take his second long lap, but this time with disastrous consequences. Unable to keep his position, Ficek had to watch Fares, Vacisarak and Juan Grankit overtake him just before the white flag. And that's how it ended. Fares in first, Vacisarak in second, and Juan Grankit in third.
God gave me some help to get all the finals, starting from the last position. And just now I finished the final heat, and I got the first, alhamdulillah.
But as the judges were verifying the results, a penalty deduction to Fares shifted the entire field up and declared Vacisarak as the winner. Juan Grankit moved to second place with Adam Ficek in third. It's now time for the stock final. Can anyone break Kim Min-sung's dominance? And the race is on, with Min-sung immediately asserting his dominance by taking the first spot, closely followed by Kadlec in second. However, Jan Travnicek makes a big move and moves from 6th to 3rd within the first few turns. Anthony Squire is in 4th and Kim Down in 5th. The pair immediately follow Kadlec into the long lap. After the first lap, Kim Min-sung is still in the lead, with Travnicek in 2nd, but they still have to take the long lap.
Ready to win.
Coming into lap 3, and Min-sung now takes his long lap, and Kadlec immediately pounces on the opportunity to claim first position. Just a lap later, Kadlec still leads the pack, but Kim Min-sung decides to take another lap. Seeing his chance, Kim Down makes a move and overtakes Min-sung to settle into 2nd position. Kadlec is still in the lead and now has momentum. He takes his 2nd long lap and put in a great performance and remains in the lead. Kim Down is still in 2nd position, with Kim Min-sung close behind in 3rd. On the 7th lap, Kadlec is in the lead, but oh no, he misjudges a turn and runs over a buoy. He can't recover in time and has to watch Down and Min-sung ride by. Now Kim Down is in the lead, but he still has one more long lap to take. Meanwhile, Kadlec falls again at the same buoy, and now Squire overtakes him to settle into 3rd. On to the last lap, and Kim Down has to take his long lap, but it all falls apart as Kim Min-sung, Anthony Squire, and out of nowhere, Timothy Zubor all overtake him. As the checkered flag comes out, this dramatic final ends with a Kim Min-sung victory. Anthony Squire comes in 2nd, with Timothy Zubor in 3rd, and Kim Down in 4th. Damien Kadlec finishes in 5th.
I was starting in 10th place and I finished in 3rd, so it was really fun and really hard, but I managed to do 3rd. So
I took my jokers early, I think 1st and 2nd lap. I was able to get some good traction, and I'd stick behind somebody, and as they take the joker, I'd just pick them off. So I should be 2nd place. We'll see. This is a phenomenal experience for all of us. So we're really appreciative of everyone in Saudi, everyone for the Jeddah International Cup race. Thank you very much.
Number one.
the race is really good. So I always imagine it's like I got first. I'm get first like this. So this is what I want. I want. Thank you.
The athletes are awarded their trophies and receive a well-deserved round of applause, and that concludes our programme of the inaugural Jeddah Season International MotoSurf Cup from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.